Juicy J and Project Pat featuring Hanumankind, Life Be Lifin'. Let's get right into it.
Loud music and everything else, let's get right into it. We don't care about nothing else. Hey, yo, life music and everything else, let's get right into it. We don't care about nothing else. Let's get into it.
Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to Life Music and Everything Else. I am your host, Sin. Let's get right into it. First and foremost, let me apologize for not following up with more Hanumankind reaction videos. My apologies about that. We are here. Project Pat, Juicy J has a brand new album out called The Goats, and this song features Hanumankind. So I had a subscriber hit me up like, yo, where are you at? We need a reaction to this song. So this is what we do here at Life Music and Everything Else. We react. Project Pat, Juicy J, brothers, joint album together, Dem Goats, Hanumankind, Life Be Lifin'. Let's take a drink. Let's get right into it.
Somebody who's facing very dark, painful hours that I've been there. I know what it's like to think it would be just easier if I didn't have to take another breath. That is not the easy way. That's the coward's way.
Life be lifing, bills recycling, times get hard, we pray for lightning, friends surprising, compromising, lace my boots up, still surviving. Life be lifing, bills recycling, times get hard, we pray for lightning, friends surprising, compromising, lace my boots up, still surviving.
Hold on. Stop it off top right quick. Hold on. The lyrics to that hook. Off top. Project Pat singing, life be lifing, bills recycling, times get hard, we pray for lightning, friends surprising, compromising, lace my boots up, still surviving. Life be life and bills recycling, times get hard, we pray for lightning, friends surprising, compromising, lace my boots up, still surviving. Coming from Project Pat, who I believe son was just murdered not too long ago. So you know Juicy J's nephew. Oh man, that just off top hit me with that hook. Let's take it back, yo.
Fear if I didn't have to take another breath. That is not the easy way. That's the coward's way.
Life be lifing, bills recycling, times get hard, we pray for lightning, friends surprising, compromising, lace my boots up, still surviving. Life be lifing, bills recycling, times get hard, we pray for lightning, friends surprising, compromising, lace my boots up, still surviving. When the going get tough, then you gotta get tougher.
That's for you, Mama Woo. That's for you, Mama Woo.
Locked up in a jail cell, bathroom with bars. You was slipping on them perk 30s, man, on Mars. And one on your biz, Dawgs. What about your kid, Dawgs? Forget about your gal, she done gave away your kids are. Life be so his are, but you can make it harder though. All my 80s babies, they was robbing for the starter coast. Pistol in your face, gangster walking, throwing gang signs. Crack rock on the block, mama got her brains fried. Hang time.
Hold on.
Going left or right, you gotta choose. Cause if you make the wrong choice in this life, you lose. Life be like.
Hold on. Take Project Pat verse back. Oh my goodness.
Crack rock, life be so. What about your kid? Been on the recycling. Times get hard. We pray for lightning. Friends surprising.
Project
Compromising. Lace my boots up. Still survive. When the going get tough, then you gotta get tougher. If you choose to pull a move, get caught, you gon' suffer. Locked up in a jail cell, bathroom with bars. You was slipping on them perk 30s, man, on Mars. And one on your biz, Dawgs. What about your kid, Dawgs? Forget about your gal, she done gave away your kids are. Life be so his are, but you can make it harder though. All my 80s babies, they was robbing for the starter coast.
Life be so his hard, but you can make it harder though. All of my 80s babies, 82, all of my 80s babies, they was robbing for starter coats. Oh my God, this Chicago, you seen walking down the street with one of them classic Bulls starter coats? You would get jacked for that. And have to run home in the cold. The San Francisco 49ers won. The San Jose Sharks was a big one back in the day. Them start, man. Go ahead, Project Pat.
Pistol in your face, gangster walking, throwing gang signs. Crack rock on the block, mama got a brains fried. Game time, going left or right, you gotta choose. Cause if you make the wrong choice in this life, you lose. Life be life and bills recycling. Times get hard, we pray for lightning. Friends surprising, compromising. Lace my boots up, still surviving. Life be life and bills recycling. Times get hard.
Okay, Juicy.
For lightning, friends surprising, compromising. Lace my boots up, still surviving.
It was all good a week ago. You had plenty dough. Feds came through, kick your dough, but you wasn't at home. Now you out here ducking from the law. Out here on the low, on the run, but your money low. You can run for long. All lot of papers hiding at your baby mama crib. You and her just had an argument, so she turned you in. Last week you was booking rooms at the Ritz. This week you scraping up to pay for your defense. All on the gram with the glizzies and the switches. You ain't know the ATF was on there liking all your pictures. You ain't put no bread up. You got a public defender, and you gotta tell your babies you ain't coming home for.
Hold on. Can I please? I'm gonna stop a lot. You guys know that. What did you say, Juicy J? This week you scrapping up to pay for your defenses. All on the ground with the glizzies and the switches. How many times have we seen these young guys get caught up because they posting on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok? Jay!
The glizzies and the switches, you ain't know the ATF was on there.
Mama Woo, that was for you.
You ain't put no bread up. You got a public defender, and you gotta tell your babies you ain't coming home for criminal.
How? If you can't do the crime, don't do the time. Yo, dumb decisions. Now you gotta tell your babies you ain't coming home for Christmas. Man.
And the switches, you ain't know the ATF was on there liking all your pictures. You ain't put no bread up. You got a public defender, and you gotta tell your babies you ain't coming home for criminal.
Life be life and bills recycling. Times get hard, we pray for lightning. Friends surprise.
Here come Hanumankind. Let's see what you got, baby. It's been a minute. Hanumankind. Let's see what you got, my dog. Let's see.
Friends surprising, compromising. Lace my boots up, still surviving.
Life's a bitch. She ain't about to listen to none of your complaints. She don't like you, bitch, and she fuck you every day. Multiple positions. She don't need a wait, nah, she don't need permission. She don't care about you, ain't no side that she be picking. Look at you the same, whether guilty or a victim. Careful how you moving, she gon' catch you if you slipping. Pray that things improving, know you praying for forgiveness. Lord forgive me, I'm a sinner, I've been lost for some time. I've been searching for some meaning, don't know where I'm gon' find. I got brothers that I'm feeling, I got some that been dying. Yes, I'm thankful that I'm breathing with hell face to fire. Ain't no turning back, paper, I keep earning that. Time is money, baby, spending wise or you be learning that. The clock gon' keep on ticking, ain't no way that you can turn it back. So turn and face the music, keep it moving, Juicy, run it back.
Life be life and bills recycling. Times get hard, we pray for lightning. Friends surprising, compromising. Lace my boots up, still surviving. Life be life and bills recycling. Times get hard, we pray for lightning. Friends surprising, compromising. Lace my boots up, still surviving.
Oh, yeah. Let's take Hanumankind verse back. Let's take Hanumankind verse back, okay? Let's go through the lyrics. Life's a bitch. She ain't about to listen. Shout out to Nas. Shout out to Nas and AZ. He coming with the life is a bitch thing. Oh, let's take it back. Hold on, we got to go back. He did have a cold switch up in there. Hold on. We're going to stop this time as we go through.
Life's a bitch. She ain't about to listen to none of your complaints. She don't like you, bitch, and she fuck you every day. Multiple positions. She don't need a wait, nah, she don't need permission.
Life be lifing. She don't need to wait. She don't need to ask permission to throw dirt in your game, to do whatever it is that she gonna do. Life be lifing. This is where I'm at right now in my life with hip hop. This is what I want to hear. This is what I want to hear. This is what I need to hear. This that Rocky climb up the steps type music. This that push you through when you're going through a tough time kind of music. This is what I need. Yo, he keeps going with the analogy. Life is keep going, referring to life as a woman. Keep going, Hondo. Woo!
Lord forgive me, I'm a sinner. I've been lost for some time. I've been searching for some meaning, don't know where I'm gonna find.
Lord forgive me, I'm a sinner. I've been lost for some time. I've been searching for some meaning, don't know where I'm gonna find. Oh man, that switch up's crazy, Hanumankind.
Got brothers that I'm feeling, I got some that been done. Yes, I'm thankful that I'm breathing with hell face to fire. Ain't no turning back, paper, I keep earning that. Time is money, baby, spending wise, or you be learning that.
Time is, ain't no turning back. Paper, I keep earning that. Time is money, baby. Spend it wise, or you'll be learning that. The clock gonna keep ticking. Come on, man.
Ain't no way that you can
turn it back.
Turn and face the music, keep it moving, juicy, run it back.
Life be life and bills recycling. Times get hard, we pray for lightning. Friends surprising, compromising. Lace my boots,
oh yeah.
Still surviving. Life be life and bills recycling. Times get hard, we pray for lightning. Friends surprising, compromising. Lace my boots up, still surviving.
Yo, that's what I needed. I needed that. I wasn't expecting that. I needed that. I should have known what the name of the Life Be Life, but for them to come with some real, for Project Pat to get on there and drop that verse like that, knowing, I'm not sure exactly the time, but his son was just murdered not too long ago. Music is therapy. Music is therapy, man. Music is therapy, man. Oh, Juicy J. I loved his verse, how he flipped it and came from the perspective of a dealer, of a person involved in a gang, letting you know, like, you out here doing all this stuff, you ain't put no money up. When the consequences come, you gotta sit and eat that. You gotta take that. You took yourself away from your kids on Christmas. That's real. And then Hanumankind. You guys know what this means. Y'all know what this means to Hanumankind, to be on the track with them, for them to collab together. Shout out Project Pat with his flow with the big dog. So you know the influence that 3-6 Mafia had on him, Project Pat had on him, Juicy J had on him. Now y'all rocking together, doing a song, making great music together. So you knew he was finna come with it. You knew he was finna come with it. As soon as he came on, life's a bitch. She ain't about to listen to none of your complaints. She don't like you bitching. That's facts, bruh. She you every day in multiple positions. How many different ways does life throw itself curveballs at you? You cruising here, boom, here comes something. You go in there, boom. It don't matter. Whatever position she want to put you in, she gonna do it. That's life. She don't need to wait. Nah, she don't need permission. She don't care about you. It ain't no side that she picking. Look at you the same, whether guilty or a victim. Oh my gosh. Yo, please hit me up with more Hanumankind music, please. New music. The Goats, Juicy J and Project Pat, the brothers. Maybe we need to do more reactions on this album. I need to probably do an album review on this because this is where I'm at in my life. Being a 42-year-old male, I need music that helps me migrate through life, that helps me get through challenges. This is what I need right now. Shout out to my subscriber that put me on to this, yo. Be safe, be blessed, be healthy. Sign up, hit the like button, hit the noti bell as well, all right? Peace.